who it is again.
Here we are.
Today we're going to do another fun summer craft, but this time we're going to make Miss Stacey's favorite salt dough or a Play-Doh.
Oh
Then we're going to turn it in. We'll make little starfish, or we could probably make any kind of fish we'd like.
Yeah.
So it's a simple recipe. You only need 1, 2, 3 ingredients. The first thing you need is flour. I'm just going to show you so you can see the bag. Any kind of flour. The next thing you need is salt. And the last thing you need is some plain old water. So very, very easy recipe. 3 ingredients. And it's fun to make. So the first thing we do, Miss Stacey and I are going to cut the recipe in half because it ends up making a big, big pile. So we're each going to do 1 cup of flour. And if you feel the flour like you guys know, I'm just going to pour a little in here so I don't stick my hand in there. See, it's soft and it's white. So I am going to do 1 cup of flour, but I only have a half a cup. So I need 2 half cups to make 1 whole. So 1, look, it's snowing. 2, and I'm going to pass this to Miss Stacey.
So mine is 1 cup, so I just need 1. I'm going to take that 1 cup and put it in the flour. I'm going to pour it in. You guys know, if you just had your flour in here first, to play with it, you could make some lines in it. You could do lines down, right? You could do lines across. You could poke. So much stuff you can do with the flour.
Flour is so soft and fun to play with. It really is. The next thing we need would be 2 cups of salt. But then again, we're splitting it in half. So I'm going to do 1 cup, and Miss Stacey is going to do 1 cup. But is the salt a little different?
Yeah, it feels different. It's not as soft as the flour. So it's white. I'll show you. Yeah, it's making a loud noise. So it's white, like the flour, but you can see all the little pieces, and it feels more rough. It's not as soft, and the pieces aren't as small as the flour.
But if you happen to want to try that and you put it in your mouth, it does taste better than the flour.
Definitely.
But your tongue, that's what's on the outside of something like a pretzel.
So we have this 1 container of salt. You hear that? It's making a loud noise because there's not that much salt left in it. So I have my cup, but I don't think there's going to be a whole cup of salt. Let's see. Get a little more. It's not a whole cup, but luckily we have another container. This one doesn't make as much noise when I shake it because there's all salt filling up the space. So I'm going to pour it in. It takes a long time to get enough salt to fill up a whole cup. Wow.
I would say, Miss Stacey, that took a good 5 to 7
we should
seconds.
have counted. We'll have to count when we do Miss Cathy's. I'm going to pour it in.
Look at, woo!
Very cool.
Okay, let's see how long I have to do 2 of these because they're a half cup. So 2 halves equal a whole. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds just to fill a half cup. So it must have taken 10 times 2, 20 seconds to fill Miss Stacey's cup. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, look at the salt though. Now it's making a lot of noise because we used a lot of salt. And if you start like mixing it together, you can feel the flour is really soft, but the salt not so much.
Can we show you how they look different when they're touching each other? So hard to see from far away. But can you see it like this? I'm trying to get so the light shines on it the right way. So the flour and the salt are both white, but they don't look the same. So you can see the flour here, and then the salt is a different color white.
And the last thing we are going to add is water. Plain old water from your faucet. But Miss Stacey measured, oh goodness, I'm going to use my glasses are on my head. You know, people who wear glasses, you can find it. A half a cup of water. This is once again hard to see. Here's a half a cup of water. So Miss Stacey, that should be a half a cup in there. Is that right?
Just about it, yeah.
So we're going to pour the water.
I'm going to give you a tiny bit more because I think the liquid cup's a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now this looks, well, Stacey has hers. Now look at the color. It's white, but now it kind of gets milky.
Do we add our color now or we add our color later?
It works better if you add your color now.
Right, let's do it.
So we thought we would start making maybe a starfish. So we have brown paint. You can use food coloring. You don't have to use paint. Stacey has food coloring. Or orange, because starfish is a browny, orangey, yellowy kind of color. But if we add orange, maybe we can make Nemo. So I'm going to add some orange. Maybe Miss Stacey will add the brown. Maybe she will add some food coloring.
Yeah, 2 colors of food coloring and see what I get. So I'm going to add a little red and a little yellow. But maybe I should add like some green and see if I get brown. Red and yellow and green, or if it just turns a rose color. What do you guys think? So red, because usually like red and green kind of makes brown. Let's see what happens. Or we're just going to have multicolor and play that. All right,
now we're going to mush it. I've got the orange, she's got the different colors. Let's see what happens. It's kind of hard to mush it around at the beginning.
You probably should have had a different kind of spoon. But, you know.
It's just what I'm bending. The spoon, we have plastic spoons. For future use something a little stronger.
Okay. I don't like touching stuff with my hands usually to mix, but I feel like it needs to happen.
Yeah, my hands are going to be all colors. And mine are going to be orange, but look at how pretty the orange is.
Right now mine is just all colors separate. They're not mixing together, which is interesting. Looks cool, but it does not look brown.
Oh, it isn't. It almost looks like moss or grass.
It's very green. I was not expecting this. I would add more red, but the red isn't. Maybe. I'm going to make seaweed, I think, out of my finger instead of a star.
Okay, I'm just going to pick mine up and start squishing it. Look, I have a nice ball of a pretty color orange. Stacey has a nice ball of a...
Mine is really sticky. I don't know if I call it a nice ball. I'm trying to get the rest of the flour in. I really was going for brown by mixing so many colors, but it's definitely green. The green food coloring was like stronger than the other colors, I guess.
But you can feel the salt. Can you feel the salt in yours?
Yeah, it's not grainy.
It's grainy. It's salt dough, so it's not, when you mix Play-Doh, it's actually 2 cups of flour to 1 cup of water. So this adds more salt, so it does make it a little grainy. So as you can see, mine is nice and orangey.
Mine is green. It's
So
gonna go plop. Get ready. It's gonna plop. Ready? Plop.
This is Miss Stacey's favorite.
Salsa is a different kind of texture. We all like how different things feel, right? This isn't the one that I like how it feels the most, but it's good to try different things.
Okay, now you can take your salt dough, and we were going to try to make some starfish. So all you do is make a little ball, and then make it flat so you can press it between your hands, make it flat like a pancake.
Mine crashed.
Okay? And then all you're going to do, and this is your little fine motor part, is take your thumb and your index finger and kind of pull little pieces out
I need to put mine down because mine is really sticky.
to make
Not
it look
letting me pull.
like a starfish.
Oh man, it's pretty cute.
Actually, I feel like it looks like not so good of a starfish.
My starfish is pretty cute. I don't know. You guys
She's
want to
got a
see
good
it?
stars. Hers is perfect.
I had to put mine down to make it, but check it out. Look
Check
at the
out
cute
her
little
starfish.
starfish. She's so cute. And we've got all of this more Play-Doh to make what we want. I want to do some poking, right, to keep my finger nice and straight. Work on my straight finger and poke some holes in it. I could poke some holes and give my starfish some eyes. Pretty cool.
And if I pick up my starfish, I think I'm going to lose the shape. But I have my starfish on my hands, and you can see what it looks like.
Pretty cool.
So like Stacey said, you can take maybe a little bit of Miss Stacey's dough, and we can
Maybe that would make brown. If we make
make some eyes on our starfish.
Man, I gotta try it.
See? Now we can see you.
I'm gonna see what happens if I mix the orange and green. I'm still trying to get brown. Ew, it's just getting really sticky. This is something. Okay.
Well, sometimes Miss Stacey and I make like slime. One of our slimes turns out okay, the other one doesn't. Sometimes we make Play-Doh, one works, one doesn't.
They both work, but when you mix them together, they're getting even stickier. It's sort of brown. Look, this is how it ended up. Eventually, it'll get brown. Look, it looks like a very ocean-like color, though. The moss.
Yeah, the seaweed. Maybe we can make a little fish with a fin in the back.
Pretty cool.
So we have kind of a little fish.
Very cool.
So you can make whatever you want with it. If you don't want to make sea animals, make whatever you want. You can make your initials
Some letters, yeah.
from letters. I can make a C.
You could do it like that, or you can use your finger, right? And you can make, like I made an L. See my L?
Or you can take it and just play with it.
Oh,
Whoops!
uh-oh.
Throw it up in the air and see if you can
Wow.
catch it.
Pretty cool. All right, well, maybe you guys will try it at home and make some of your own Play-Doh.
Nice and fun, and if you like, just put it in a bag, and it does last a little bit. So,
All right, I hope you had fun watching. I'll see you soon.
bye guys.